This is commentary on Workbook Lesson in A Course in Miracles, Lesson 41, God Goes With Me Wherever I Go. Today's idea will eventually overcome completely the sense of loneliness and abandonment all the separated ones experience. Depression is an inevitable consequence of separation, so are anxiety, worry, a deep sense of helplessness, misery, suffering, and an intense fear of loss. So in these first few paragraphs, we're going to do a little teaching, introduce concepts, try and have understanding with those concepts, and then we're going to introduce a different practice than what we've been doing. What we've been doing a lot is searching our minds, looking for attack thoughts, looking for unhappy thoughts, and in this lesson, it's going to be a sort of like a meditation where we just go past all of that and find this place inside of us where God is. So he goes on with the teaching here. The separated ones have invented many cures for what they believe to be the ills of the world, but the one thing they do not question, what they do not is to question the reality of the problem, yet its effects cannot be cured because the problem is not real. The idea for today has the power to end all this foolishness forever, and foolishness it is, despite the serious and tragic forms it takes. Okay, so this is just reinforcing this idea that all of the forms of our problems seem to be very different, but they're really just an example of this one problem, which is a problem of separation, that we think that we've separated ourselves from love or from God. And so solving that problem, all the other problems are real. Okay, so and so he goes on to say, deep within you is everything that is perfect, ready to radiate through you and out into the world. It will cure all sorrow and pain and fear and loss, because it will heal the mind that thought these things were real and suffered out of its allegiance to them. So there's this place inside of us where there isn't this conflict, where there isn't this split mind, and that's what we're referring to here. So you can never be deprived of your perfect holiness because its source, God or love, goes with you wherever you go. You can never suffer because the source of all joy goes with you wherever you go. And you can never be alone because the source of all life goes with you wherever you go. So you notice the parallel construction there, and it's for emphasis. So nothing can destroy your peace of mind because God goes with you wherever you go. That's the central idea in this lesson. So we understand that you do not believe all this. How could you, when the truth is hidden deep within under a heavy cloud of insane thoughts, dense and obscuring, yet representing all you see? Today we will make our first real attempt to get past this dark and heavy cloud and go through it to the light beyond. So here's the practice instructions. There will be only one long practice period today in the morning as soon as you get up if possible. Sit quietly for some 3 to 5 minutes with your eyes closed. At the beginning of the practice period, repeat today's idea very slowly. So remember that idea of doing it very slowly. We want to slow down the mind. So repeat that idea very slowly. And then make no effort to think of anything. Try instead to get a sense of turning inward past all the idle thoughts of the world. Try to enter very deeply into your own mind, keeping it clear of any thoughts that might divert your attention. From time to time, you may repeat the idea if you find it helpful, but most of all, try to sink down and inward, away from the world and all the foolish thoughts of the world. You're trying to reach past all these things. You're trying to leave appearances and approach reality. So it's quite possible to reach God. In fact, it is very easy because it's the most natural thing in the world. You might even say it's the only natural thing in the world. The way will open if you believe that it's possible. So in the Course, it like in many other systems, you have to have faith to begin anything, whatever you're doing. You have to have some assumptions in faith. But the Course is always saying that that faith has to be supplemented by experience. And it's that experience that will motivate us more and more to, seek for the truth about ourselves instead of acting out from this false self. So the way will open if you believe that it's possible. This exercise can bring very startling results even the first time it's attempted, and sooner or later it is always successful. We will go into more detail about this kind of practice as we go along, but it will never fail completely, and instant success is possible. Okay, so those are very specific instructions. It's the idea of just going deep inside ourselves with this faith that there's a place inside us where God is, where the truth is, where love is, and that's where we're trying to go. And not fighting with any things, just going past them, turning inside, trying to enter very deeply in the mind. All right, so that's the instructions for one longer practice period as soon as we can in the morning, and then the practice throughout the day. Use today's idea often, repeating it very slowly, preferably with your eyes closed again. So this is repeated again, this idea of repeating that idea slowly and closing our eyes. Closing the eyes is a way of coming inward, okay? And then repeating the idea very slowly. That helps slow down the mind, brings peace to it, calms it. And then along with that, think of what you're saying, what the words mean. Concentrate on the holiness they imply about you, on the unfailing companionship that is yours, on the complete protection that surrounds you. So these are the thoughts that we try and build in our mind, the thoughts that we try and bring into our mind and hold there as the truth. Concentrating on our holiness, concentrating on that we're not alone, the unfailing companionship and the complete protection that surrounds us. So those are the thoughts that we want to hone as we're repeating the idea for the day very slowly, as often as we can. So you can indeed afford to laugh at fear thoughts, remembering that God goes with you wherever you go. Okay, that's it. Commentary for today. Thank you.